Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Appalachian Prospecting. I'm your host, Prospector Wayne Thornton, and today we're going to be talking about cabin build episode number 1. Okay, so you've heard the farm to plate. Well, this is sawmill to a cabin. That's my dog Piper. Alright, so we're going to take a walk out to it. So all of these, everything on this cabin that I have sawed out, everything except for the soffit boards I've done myself. I've been sawing pretty much most of the winter when it was above 27 degrees. So let me come out by the road so you can take a look at it. There we go. Maybe I can get a better look at it there. There you go. And that's the cabin I've been building. I've learned a lot. I do handyman services anyway, so I kind of got the idea on how to build and do all that. But when you start using rough cut lumber, you got to really pay attention to what you're doing when you're sawing. Which I did because I had a lot of mistakes going on with the sawmill itself. So, we got that taken care of. I didn't put this stud in right here is because we're going to put another window in right here because this is where the bathroom's going to go. I'll show you inside here in a second. This is going to be the north end. Got it up to about right there. Remember, every board you see, other than these green guys up here, I have sawed out. Pretty much alone. My wife doesn't like getting out in the cold, so you won't see her out. So we're just going around it. We're going to put another window over here. Just offset a little bit right here because the kitchen's going right here. So we'll swing right around here. And we'll take a quick peek inside. Really nothing to see, but I can kind of give you an idea. So anyways, this is the flooring, the log that you just saw me standing near up there by the mill. This is spruce, okay? It's a really tough grain wood, rugged. What I've done is I've sawed them out, and they're 1-inch boards, and this is going to be my underlayment. I've made the decision that I'm going to go ahead and put a plywood floor on this so I can use that rubber flooring. Because the rubber flooring you can take up and throw away very easy. Just don't glue it down and be a dipshit. I've seen that plenty of times. So we sheathed it with just 6 to 12-inch pine boards. Like I said, this is spruce. So we'll kind of just stand back here and you can see kind of how big the floor plan is. So over here in this corner right here, about that stud right there, we're going to come out. And this is going to be the bathroom. Okay, it'll be a fully functional with a shower bathroom. And then over on this end, we're going to do is where the bed's going to be. We may put another one up here that flips down so you kind of like have a bunk, especially if you have kids that come, because we are going to be very kid friendly when we get this little gold mining camp up and going. I still got a lot of work to do, of course, just like everything else, but one of the things that you have to do to a camp, cabin, whatever you want to call it, let me pull up the floor here a little bit. This is going to be my next adventure, and it's not really my favorite, but I have to do it. Just going to pull these up here. All right. There's the floor joists through here. Between here, I'm going to put a board in there to help block these off, and then styrofoam is going down in here. So there's going to be like a block board right here, then styrofoam will lay down on it. But underneath that, there's going to be rabbit wire stapled to the bottom. Very easy to do. I've done it several times. You just put the board across there and you staple it to the little helper board that's going to come out from here. Just staple it, let it sag down a little bit, put your foam over it, and then come on up and put your first floorboards down, and then after that we'll be using plywood just so we got a nice surface to snap that floor down. So we're going to have a little kitchenette in it as well. There'll be a little sink and I have all the plans. I've got all the parts and pieces. In fact, today I had to run into Home Depot and pick up the wiring. This is just a little rope light I threw in it to get people's attention. We are going to sell this one, believe it or not, when I get it done. It's going to be all self-sufficient. Solar panel on top running the house. So, yeah, I mean, progress is coming along. I'm hoping maybe to get the roof on, shingle it. I have the shingles, so I got a little dormer on there as well. I've got a little LED light that I'm going to put right up here. Right here. So that'll be kind of like your porch light. It'll light this all up. And of course, once we get it moved right here, I'm either going to put a tiny porch on or make a full-size porch coming across. But I'm not sure about that yet. Haven't really decided. But I'll show you this. All of this that I just planed out was lumpy snow 2 days ago. We haven't lost our snow up here in the Taconics as quickly as we have. But, I mean, it's gone. It's pretty much gone. And I was able to open the top open, and then within a couple hours she loosened up. But this big pile here I'm going to fix today. But I want to show you, we're going to drag that puppy. That's why I'm not going to do any more construction or add any more weight to it. We're going to drag it right to here. Okay? This is going to be the spot where she sits. And what I'm going to do, I've already started it, is I'm going to put a little lined pond in right here. Okay? Probably about a foot and a half deep. And I've got a water fountain that I bought that's going to run off solar power, and it shoots up about 2 feet. And I thought that would be pretty cool with it. I have sawed some popple this winter, and I've let them dry. And now it's like concrete. So I'm going to actually tier this right here. So my grade comes flat. We're going to flatten this up like this and then bring the grade out to here. And when we do, that's where we're going to put the landscape timbers in front of the pond. So there'll be like a little garden or whatever. My wife's a gardener. Pretty damn good one too. So you can kind of see the pond. It looks like a ham bone right now, but I'm going to shape it a little better. It was raining and pouring and my back was killing me, man. These last 2 days have been hell. So that's where she's going to make her final resting spot, is right here. And then we'll put the little deck on it. Now, when I was talking earlier about if people, some people don't want to come and stay in the cabin, I get it. If they have their own little RV or whatever, I've got a flat spot here that I'll be putting in, and I do have the connections to hook up to a sewer and all that and power. But most of you guys are self-contained anyways, but just to have AC power there would be great. Little X has been running great. Love it. Haven't had any problems, knock on wood. I did buy some accessories for it, and here's one of them. This is the 20-inch cleanup bucket. Love it. Okay. And then I bought, you guys I think have already seen the clam for my logs. But I bought another bucket that looks just like this one, but in it, it's serrated. Okay. So when you start digging here in the old Pulteney Ancient Riverbed, you start getting into old ground potatoes. And them ground potatoes start getting bigger and bigger and bigger as you get deeper into this soil. So I bought the bucket, like I said, that has openings on it, so I can shake it and sift all them rocks out and use them rocks for landscaping or whatever. So down in the pond right now, we've only got it scraped down if we're lucky for about 3.5, maybe 4 inches on a grade right here. So I'm actually going to take it down in the middle a little bit and kind of make it into a round bowl. I don't want it too deep. So anyways, I just wanted to give everybody an update on the cabin and what was going on. Haven't been sitting on my hands at all, I'll tell you that much. Plus, I also do my handyman business and sell little children's dirt bikes. That'll be opening up real soon. Eastside Power Sports. Place is pretty cool. I only cater to children. I've got gas, electrics. I'm a razor dealer. Just fun. That'll be in a few videos down the road. Pay attention to, now that you're in springtime, especially if you have a log carriage that's sitting on the ground. Check it. Make damn sure it's level. Mine was out. And I've already jacked that up once before. So I just want to tell you guys that you got to check that shit all the time. I think it's going to be a cute little bugger. I do have the door coming. Well, it's not really coming. It's here. I just got to go grab it and put it on. It's got a little diamond type window in the center. It's going to look cute right there. So yeah, that'll be over there. We'll have a nice driveway put in. Solid driveway. And then the reason why I'm putting it down here instead of where I wanted to is right there is a well. And that well is going to be needed to doing the sluicing and playing with goodies underneath that little pavilion. I'm going to have a pavilion because, you know, sometimes let's not ruin somebody's weekend when you want to come up and do a little gold mining and have some fun for the weekend. And, oh, great, it's raining. Well, you know what? Now you don't have to worry about it. I'll be putting up a pavilion behind this building. It'll be right in there, and I'll have a picnic table down there, the whole 9 yards, and have like the sluice boxes set up with water heads on them. So you know, it's just gonna be a lot of fun. And pay dirt, we'll have plenty of dirt here. So Northern Appalachian out. I just want to tell everybody to like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much for coming to the channel, and like I said, subscribe, please help us build our channel. Appalachian Prospectors out.